Hello, I'm back, and I'm going to pick up where I left off. On my presentation, I was at the area where it talk about sites that increases adolescent literacy, and one of the sites that I included was Read 180. I had the opportunity to use this particular site when I was teaching at my former school. Read 180 is an excellent site. My students had great strides in their reading because of the site. I had one student who came to me on the second grade reading level in the ninth grade. Second grade, yes. No, no, no. You heard that correctly. But the thing is, with the Read 180 program, my student was able to, from September to the end of May, hop to an eighth grade reading level. And I thought that was phenomenal. Okay. And so students of this day, they enjoy technology. So these various sites that I included, they're able to use technology in order to help them. Yes, we can teach our students, but this is just another means in order to help them, because being that the students are behind, we well, even though the students are behind, we still have to teach them the standards and objectives that's aligned for their grade level. So we can't stay too long on teaching them skills that they should have gotten years ago, because that will be holding other students in the class behind. So these particular sites can help those students kind of play catch up, and these students have to be willing to want it for themselves. Okay, we can want it all we want, the parents can want it, but unless the students want it, they aren't going to make strides. But sometimes when their reading level is so low, we have to create some type of award system to encourage reading. I chose to do a chart, and whenever a student completed a book, they got a gold star. At the end of, they have to complete a book, and they have to take a test on the book. At the end of the year, the student who read the most books received $100. And so that motivated the students. Also, I've done gift baskets, and I done little raffles. These all the things increases morale in class and make a student who will probably not want to read for anyone else read for you, because they know that you have such good high expectations for them, and they know that you care. And sometimes that's all it takes for a student to feel that a teacher cares. Okay, moving on along. Also, I included educational games. Okay, so some days, like certain Fridays, I like to say, okay, we're gonna have a game day. But only thing I am doing is reinforcing vocabulary and various skills that we've already discussed. This is my way of reviewing. So I include games like bingo, Jeopardy, hangman, memory, scavenger hunt. And heck, I even put on there, let the students make up the game. There's no better teacher than for the students to create the game themselves. They get to be creative, and they get to socialize and get ideas from classmates working together. The key thing is to make sure you have a system going. You assign roles to the students and let them create the games themselves. When I do that, my students do a great job on their tests, because they had a part in their learning. Okay, Now, we're at the point of the presentation where literacy is right ahead because they've done these various things to improve, okay? So it's right up the road, and not far up the road is diploma, because our ultimate goal is to get our students to be career and college ready. All right? So when they're reading, there's a reading rope. And first they're going to start with the pre-reading, then the initial reading, then confirmation and fluency. Then they're going to be reading to learn, okay? And then they have multiple viewpoints with this reading. At the end, they have construction and reconstruction. And that shows that they're now a proficient reader. Yay! Success! Yes! Okay? So, in the end, our students are college and career ready. We've done our job as educators. And so, in the end, the students will be able to demonstrate independence, build strong content knowledge, respond to varying demands of audience and task and purpose and discipline. The students will be able to comprehend as well as critique. They will value evidence. They will use technology and digital media strategically. They'll be able to understand others' perspectives and cultures through reading. Okay, because a lot of times people get a bad rap about certain cultures, and they don't realize, if they read about it too and understand it, that you don't have to agree or change your religion or your perspective on various issues, but you'll be able to understand and talk in an intelligent manner about that particular culture and that particular perspective, your particular perspective as it relates to that. Okay? Now, at the end, of course, I included my bibliography page. And on that bibliography page, you can go to those various sites that I went to retrieve some information. And it had a plethora of other information on there as well. I hope you've enjoyed me today. Hope I wasn't too wordy. But anywho, it was nice to share a piece of what I'm passionate about, which is adolescent literacy, and hopefully it gives you some type of ideas in order for you to help your students in the future. I would like to say bye bye.